Oh no, my podcast. See that God, but God, but God, but God, but God. He ain't got no glory, nothing but God. Everything happened for a reason. I thank God I'm able to get back on y'all. But I apologize. I apologize. To but God. We gotta keep it moving. I guess should come back on. I pray that they get back on. But yes, we don't have time. We gotta know, and we gotta pay our tithes and offering. But tithes definitely. But yes, we have to do like for real. Like I say, I'm being obedient, and I gotta be obedient to the end. Till God tell me, okay, that's enough. Enough is enough. When He tell me to stop my podcast, then I'll stop it. I won't do it no sooner or not or no later. Till God tell me, I don't move unless God say move. I just have to be like that. But I'm learning every day how to become closer to God, how to listen more to God, how to pray more, how to read my word more, how to interpret the word more. I'm learning every day. Every day I become a better me. I'm my biggest competition, me. So guess what? I learn something new every day. I learned something new today. So that made me better than I was yesterday. That is the key. See, nobody don't want to be walking around here like know-it-alls with the big heads and you know it all. Nobody can't tell you nothing. I don't know what Mr. Newton gonna come back on. He might come back on, but I'm gonna talk until he come back on. But nobody don't want to be a know-it-all. You know it all, so nobody can't ever tell you nothing. Cause what's the point? So if you know it all, then you got it all. I don't got it all. I don't know it all. I don't want to know it all. I want to learn something new every day. And I thank God He is giving me that. I keep saying it and He is showing it to me. And I'm so grateful for that. Me being a better me. That's my competition. Me. I know me. You understand? I don't care about nobody else. I don't worry about nobody else. I just don't. But God. So I keep me and I stay focused and obedient. Okay, she back on. I'm about to add you. Tell y'all got kicked off. My Newtons that's back. But God. But God. That right. Because God is still God. He's still in control. But God.
Happens, sis.
I don't know, but God.
Hey, if she ain't told me,
Can you hear me, Tasha?
Yeah, I can hear you. You can hear me?
Tasha,
Yeah,
can you hear us?
can you hear me? I can hear
Okay.
y'all.
yeah, she
Yeah,
ain't tell me you was on live.
That's how you know
yeah,
me when I'm truck. You can
Yeah,
tell me when I'm.
she did that.
yeah,
Oh,
you live, man to God. Brother do
but,
it.
but guess what? But guess what? I ain't ashamed of God because I know I don't want him to be ashamed of me. So it is what it is.
That's
Live
right.
or not, live or not. Yeah, but oh, let me make a recollection. When I was saying that how people, with the young people today, because I know I talk to them. I deal with them because they are people, and I
Yep.
know I am when I was their age. And then I also think about uh, I think about how I was driving, paying attention to driving, get attention. But anyway,
You'll be
like
surprised.
like how I was saying about the with the jobs and how like it's limited edition and you do not have a skillful trade or education that is really powerful. You really recognize how much education you have today, how economy it's hard, it's tough. The opportunities is very limited if you want to live how you want to live. Otherwise, they live mentally. They see stuff on TV and they live above their dreams and live the stuff. You see people and then you get long eyed. You see all this stuff that really a lot of it is fiction, and they don't know what comes with that fiction. And so I know because I travel that road also. But don't get let me rephrase something about the waterfront. Don't get me wrong, because Lord knows it's a good opportunity and help a lot of people out. And if you got your mind right, it's decent money. So I wasn't talking negative, nothing, never about that. But I was just saying that today if we as like in the community, like it's a lot of stuff with the church today, and I'm not gonna never talk bad about nothing with God, period, because I learned my lesson about that. Because I'd be like, baby, why you going? No, baby, why you going? This, that, why you getting money?
That's
Why you
right.
get
Tell
all
the truth. That's right. Tell the truth. That's right.
people, man? I'm joking all that money like that, there, man. Be like, leave me alone. I'm gonna give them that money, man. Give them that money. Everything will roll like a sewing machine. And I'm steady cooking me in the head and everything rolling. And I tighten up. And when I tighten up, I ain't gonna say God tighten up, but everything went to tighten it up. And then I say, next thing you know, I say, you better let it flow again. You let it flow again, and everything went to flowing again.
But
Then
God.
get tired, do everything right, everything go to snapping like this here. But hey, you know, I must say, prayer is power. Cause
Yes, it
I'm
is.
telling you, I've been in some situations within the last couple of years, and they had me in a single four. And I was like, oh man, baby, how we gonna I'm gonna get up out of this? You know, she's like, you gotta pray, you gotta fast, you gotta be sincere. I said, I'm gonna try. I said, I ain't about. She said, I'm about to fast. I said, I ain't about to starve myself. What I need to fast for? You need to fast. And then turn around. I was in a situation where I couldn't move. I couldn't do nothing. Well, I had to pray and fast and everything. And man, that was unbelievable because when man was saying yes, God was saying no. You know, let this ninja go. And they let me go. And I was like, boy, this thing's for real, you know.
Yes,
And
it is.
so, but God. And
But God.
I'm telling you. And hey, and you know, it takes stuff like this. Like, I'm so glad. It's good that it's inspiring that you have a podcast and regular people, to talk about regular things. I was looking at that rapper one day. I'm gonna talk about rap people too. My mind is very versatile. I was looking at the guy Future, and he was rapping. And see, some people they got to look beyond. Like I said, they got to look beyond. And before he went on his show, he had his mom and all of them. They got in a circle in a huddle, and he prayed.
Praise. Yes, Lord.
So it's like the rapping is his job. It's like entertainment, but he believe in God and all that stuff. So they got don't think that because they say we're gonna woo 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 woo, man. Some of the stuff be cotton candy. They just doing this to make some money.
Yeah.
So, but you got to know how far to go to make the money. Money is not the root of all evil. The love of money is the root of
Love
all
him.
evil. The
That's
love
it.
of it. So when you love it,
She-
man, I don't want to love it where I do anything. I grew up
Exactly.
like that, it's been hard, man, in this town where it's like when they had that thing in this town. They said these people making billions in this city with the tourists and the hotels and stuff and this and
Yep.
that. And then how the city is revitalizing and he's squeezing us in. It's like the city is scared now. They just not push mom and pop.
Yep.
Everything going up, and
Yep.
our people ain't paying no attention. And if you don't hold on, they gonna push you or your people out,
Yep.
buy you out. So we got to prepare ourselves and prepare our future because eventually, as you keep growing older, we gonna see now. Back in the '70s when we had 6 or 7 or 8 people who stay in the house. And then everybody started getting this time going to 89 people got a lot more knowledge and with technology and with this man, one time you never heard nobody talking about credit check and all that. People
Nope.
just pay rent, trying to find Seymour and this person here and this Jake Williams, people trying to pay rent and you got a few people own a house. But then a lot of people start doing that. But now they're seeing that with the times getting that way, man, they ain't gonna push you way on the outskirts on the highway on 204. Push you.
204, Pooler,
We
Fort Whitburn, what you do,
gonna push you
Richmond
out.
Hill.
And
Yep.
all that stuff that your people have now been working hard for, and I got that house, and y'all thinking it was just a little piece of shake. Now it's worth almost over $250,000 or more. And now all of a sudden, 300,000 more now. Now guess what? Your people had got that house, like $25,000, $30,000, and now guess what they about to do? They trying to push you out the door.
Yep.
Push
Yep.
you out.
What they,
But God, if you have faith
but
in the
God.
seed and you push that knowledge into your seeds, It won't
Yeah,
happen. So
They go back to your fasting and your tithing and stuff.
you're tired and
But we
fast and
don't do.
everybody.
Sometimes that's what happens when you know
that's
I'm be honest
you
with
it. That
I'm be honest with you though. But God, as you say, it ain't easy now. Every day I'm telling you, it's a work in progress, and you know, by you know, I must say I fight a good fight. I'm be honest with you. It don't be easy.
that's what I just gave my little testimony. That I'm my biggest competition. So you're your biggest competition. You have to be a better you today than you were yesterday. Learn
Oh,
something new today that makes you better today than you were yesterday. You ain't doing nothing wrong, taking it one step at a time.
oh yes, yes it
But
is.
you're dealing with you. Yeah, we all have to deal with ourselves. Stop pointing fingers and look at us in the mirror.
self could be your worst enemy.
That's right. That's it. That's it. That's exactly it. That's it. That's the number one thing. And nobody don't ever want to blame themselves or look at themselves, but it be us.
Yes.
I used to, I used to beat myself up, and then I wasn't giving myself. I'm like, oh no, that stuff brings you hypertension, stress, stroke, and everything else. You be not have so much built up on you. But God, if you just pray and ask Him, you have not because you ask not. You just do, you know. I'm learning. I'm
Yes,
still
Lord.
learning.
Yes, you are. Oh,
I'm still learning every day as I go. It's a long, I'm telling you, it ain't easy, as I say, but it ain't hard. It ain't hard if you just do the right thing. And I'm
that's
learning
right.
that part too. That's the part. Doing that part. That part is that's what I have to really tighten
Yeah.
up on. But
But
it's good that
God.
yeah, but God has been
And there's power in prayer. Prayer
Yes,
still
it
works.
is. Yes, it do.
this
It do.
I
For real. But
and you know
that's how you talk to God. That's how you talk to him. That's how you communicate with him. That's all he wants.
but you shouldn't always pray when you're in need. You gotta be
Nope.
pray when
You can put
you gotta pray when things
exactly.
are going good. And you know what?
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah.
You know, most of the people most of the people when they pray when
Going
they in need or something
through.
going
Yep.
wrong or they're sick. But
Yep.
what about when
Yeah.
you're healthy and everything rolling good and flowing good?
My God.
When
That's
I'm
it.
going to, I used to go to Sunday school, and they was talk about how Jesus and everything, how he walked on water. And the man said, yeah. He said, well, you walk on water, you do all that, God will save you. And soon you take your, you thought the priest said, soon you take your eyes off and things up, then that's when you go to falling.
Yep.
But sometimes you'll be forgetting. You go run back to pray again. You run back to pray again. I mean, but you ain't praying. You gotta pray without see. Pray without see. You gotta keep on.
Without sleep. That's it.
You gotta do it all the time. I mean,
Got to do it all the time. That's it.
Some
Just
people
keep
when
it
they get a
first.
blessing, they go back to the same, go
Yep.
back and it's like
Yep.
it's
Dogs
better
going
than
back
using
to they
God.
vomit.
I
man,
used to say, don't use God.
That's right.
I,
Using
I'm
him and trying to manipulate him.
That's
But
what
guess what, boo? He
that's
ain't
what
doing
he
it no
just
more.
said.
He said enough is enough, and he cutting out all that. They can't do it no more. They got to be real with him.
and see, like, as soon as I get out the finger four, then next week they got me in the chokehold. I said, now God, you just got me out the finger four. Now how you gonna get me out the chokehold? But see, I, you gonna make
You
God
know
laugh.
why? You know why that happened, right? Because those are tests. Because he's trying to prove and gain what he's trying to get out of you. Just like you say, you learning every day. See, all of that is to teach you, get you closer to him.
Yeah, and I'm telling you,
Go ahead,
You
baby.
know,
Just tell the truth.
tell the truth.
This is tell the truth.
yeah, tell the truth. They say it ain't easy, but I'm telling you, but God,
Yeah,
he got us. I'm telling you, he got us. Yeah, he don't. Listen, the teacher always quiet during the test, so it looked like that. Trials and tribulations are going to come. That's what his words say. It ain't gonna stop coming. But it's what we staying focused on. Just stay focused on God. All right, God. That's why I say, but God, trust God, because I don't give nobody else no power, authority, because God is in control of everything. So anything that happens in my life, I know it's nothing but God. When my son got locked up, guess what I say? But God. And I get what I say now when he went to court the other day. I say God's will, God's way, and God's timing. When God will let him out, God will let him out. I'm not stressed. I'm not blown because it's a situation, but it was a choice he made. The choices that they
Who
make,
that
the
her
choices that we make.
son was the young man that was talking
Yeah. So a lot of things we have to look at and
very
see it for
animal.
what it is. Yeah, real.
Ooh, boy, I tell
I'm
you.
saying
But
they,
He's very manifold, Tasha.
yeah. All my kids are, yeah,
you know, you
yeah.
have to. I have to learn. What I'm also learning also is dealing with being judgmental
Yes.
because I'm almost like they talk about in the book of James about how you don't you don't sell people to say certain people are apparel coming to church. You might look at this person, you say sit right here, and this person sit right here, and all this and this I am. Then I got a problem that I had to ask God to work with me on because I'm like, how they gonna tell me they want to be the hallelujah, but then they turn around in and start playing all these numbers and all this stuff, and they're gonna tell me what to do, and they're gonna do this and that, do that. And you know, I wouldn't call them people hypocrites and all that. I can't do that. I'm learning a lot of stuff that it ain't for me because ain't nobody perfect.
No,
But
nobody.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm be honest with you now. You know, it's a thing with me with I'm gonna go in and keep it. Tell the truth.
That
You
is
say tell the truth.
true.
Now,
That is true.
this what I don't get. But I get it now. And I said paying the tithes, right? I said paying the tithes. I said I don't know. I don't know. Hold on. Hey, I said paying the tithes. This will get me in, and I'm just learning this him, cause I ain't grew up like that. I ain't seen all this in church when I was coming up, and y'all don't slap me, don't beat me down, don't call me crazy or whatever now.
We
But
not.
I don't understand why you got to pay. Me personally, it's good to give. I know I've been in places where throw money away in the strip club, gambling games, and in the street and all that there, parlay tickets. But and I know the church got to have money, but then our people we pocket watch now. So okay, we like okay, if they got a podcast, you got some people they ask you to sow a seed. So I'm like, y'all want all these doggone thousands of dollars and 500s and stuff to sow a seed for somebody to tell you a word. Well, where is this money going at? Okay, when these people give you all this money, how'd you give it back to the people? Because God not told. See, this part that got me twisted. Now, y'all don't get mad because I keep saying people pray for me, but I can pray for myself. But I'm kind of figuring this out with some people like, oh, you need to sow a seed, you need to do this, you need to do that, and you need to do this, you need to do that, and they put a price on it. See, I got to read and learn on this here because I got to see that you want me to okay, you doing this, you doing this, you doing this, and you doing this, and so
That's
I
when
see.
the individual walk come into place. That's why you're growing in God. You're reading the word more, you're praying more so you can hear from God for yourself. So when you in the presence of anybody, if God say give this, he'll say it to you first and you'll know to do it. You don't
Mm-hmm.
go over there. We don't please people.
Yeah, because
That ain't not
there's some people, and
some of it
you
be
know
of
what?
God
I'm gonna
and
tell you.
some of it don't. Some of it
And then
be of God and some of it does not. But
because
you got to be in the right place where you know the difference and ask him to help
hey,
you to discern.
it
Give
get
you that discernment.
it get to the point where some people who be sitting in that church when they say sold $200, and them people know they ain't got $200 to sow. Them people might come in, they might ain't got number. They might got $200, but they ain't got no $200 to give them at that time because they know tomorrow they got to pay their light bill, and they might feel very uncomfortable because Sister Betty not got up and put them $200 in there like it ain't nothing. But then they turn around. I'm gonna tell you something now.
See that if they in competition,
I'm gonna be honest.
if they're in competition, they're wrong
Nope.
too. So you can't be in competition. It's an individual thing. You got to look at you. It's all about you. I don't care about who getting up or who got this, who got that. It's about you and God. It ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. That competition, all that got to be out when it comes to God. You got to be real.
Now I hold on. And see me personally, God knows I ain't got no competition with it. But doing this and that, but I feel it's the individual. But okay, back to what I was saying again. Because guess what? Time not changed. One time was time that changed. One time people don't used to go to church on Sunday. So, okay, you go to church on Sunday. And Lord knows I'm pray to God to ask me for forgiveness because I don't plant no seed in nobody's head. I'm talking wrong or stupid. And like people look at me like I'm this and that. Like, look, I hear you say that and this and that. But one time you go to church on Sunday, right? And I ain't knocking on nobody do because we need nourishment to our soul. But now, in your line of working profession, you want to do 1 day a week. We have podcasters and we have churches. But the new, ever since the COVID, they were like, I think I read something. They said like 60% of the black churches in the United States had lost because they was not up the par with technology to do online preaching and services and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess the other ones that who was big and who was, they weren't so old and this and that, where they call on way with boom, 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 boom. They had service on every Sunday online during the COVID era. A lot of people bounced back, a lot of people didn't. But what I'm trying to say is, here I go now with the pocket watch thing. Because this I heard. If you have a church and you're into the word, this one you know is real. When they start having schools and give more to the community or back to feed back in, instead of having an Easter egg hunt. So I'm pocket watching. Now I'm going to thinking like these hustlers because I'm from the street. Okay,
Yeah.
if you making all this money every day, boom, 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 boom. Oh Lord, man, where is coming back at? Yeah, and keep dropping these seeds, right? You know, I want to say a rhyme when I was in the world.
To be a cheerful giver.
But yeah, you be a cheerful giver, but you ain't got to be no fool.
Okay, now let me
No.
have my turn before I forget. Let me say this before I forget.
I ain't talking about.
Let me just say this. Just listen to me. And listen to me good.
Okay,
Your tithes is something that we are required to do.
Yes.
Your
Quite.
offering is coming from the
Yeah.
heart. You think that it don't go by whether they ripping you off or not. It's going by you. You know that you're supposed to sow. You know you're supposed to give. God not gonna let you lack if you're giving, and that's from the heart. Whatever they do, that's between them and God. You can't look at that. And when you give something and you looking for something back, that's your reward. Get
That's
whatever you
it.
looking back. That's your reward right there. You're
Right there.
supposed to be a cheerful giver. And let me tell you this: what I'm gonna tell you, and I never told you this. I was just in a season recently. So I was in a situation where I was about to lose my mind. Tell the truth.
My God.
don't lose them.
And
Tell the
I didn't
truth.
know
That's
what I
right.
was going to do. Nobody couldn't help me. Not
Yep.
even my husband. Nobody couldn't help me.
Thank God you
And I went and I prayed one morning. He was there. He said, baby, that prayer calmed me down. I prayed one morning. But I didn't do a selfish prayer. I prayed for my friends. And then later on, one of my friends called me and asked me to pray about a situation. I sincerely prayed for her. And later on, I got on my knees and I prayed for me. I said, Lord, I need a miracle. Lord, I do the best I can. I'm a sower. I tired. God, you got to move from me. You got to move. I need you. You got to move today, Lord. And show enough, God move. You see what I'm saying? So if
Yeah.
you be doing what we saying, you know God. That's why it's good to build that relationship with God, because you
Yeah.
know that you doing something from the heart, whatever somebody doing, if that's their intentions, God will deal with them.
That's
But
right.
speaking back, when you do have a church, you have to run that church. When you got to pay light, water, and gas. Some preachers don't work. So how are you gonna keep.
I'm not. Let's see.
Yeah,
See. This is what. See.
I
I don't.
misunderstood you.
See. I don't want to. It's like I'm being. See. That's why
No,
I
I'm
don't.
not. I'm
I
not
don't. No.
persecuting you,
Okay.
baby.
No. You okay?
We
You
Yeah,
okay?
talking. It's
That's
okay
right.
to
That's
talk.
understand. That's right, and that's it. That's it. Communication. I
Hey,
love it. Go ahead.
that's what I'm saying. Because I don't want to be convicted as looking at like, Lord knows, I was just saying that I'm not over I must say my wife has been faithfully, religiously into the word and listening, and she loves prophetic and everything, XYZ. And I'm keeping real to you. Sometimes I'm going to hear that. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. I don't. I'm human. I don't mean, sometimes I be wanting to listen to Boss Man, Dito, and I be like listening to some rap music, and I like listening to other people too. But sometimes I don't hear all that. Cause I be like, then I be the carnal mind getting me, and I be like, I'm gonna sit here and count how many times this Joker asked for some money. I'm on my second hand now. I'm on my third hand. I say, then I be like, baby, this ain't preaching. I go to see that bit I carnal mind, but see, I shouldn't do that. I need somebody to sow there. I need somebody to do. One dude got up there and say, you know what, this ain't. Yeah, I ain't asking nothing but you just to sow this in. This ain't nothing but a dinner bill. I'm asking you to sow. How you gonna talk? That's not preaching. That's not teaching. How can you text somebody for something and you gonna say, because this ain't nothing? No, that spirit of talking when he was talking, I was like, now he works in the hustle on the block. He might as well just advertise some other stuff. That's what I was thinking. Like I said, now they taking this thing to a whole nother level with the hustling thing too, right? Because now they like they sell 7 days a week. So that's what I'm saying. Now if you on 7 days a week, and God knows they don't tell who's holding this now. But you get a word, so anybody put no gun in nobody's head. But I'm just saying, some things like I said, boy, now I might need to tighten up on my bag scope because I'm seeing I'm in Apple, still work in progress. I have the world and I'm God with me, but I can see it's like almost you pick your apple from your fruits. I can see the fake and the phony. I can feel it. Now,
Yeah.
sometimes when I'm gonna be honest with you now, and I ain't perfect now, and I be in my element at the moment.
That's right.
And I'm gonna say if I'm in my element at the moment, and man, sometimes I ain't gonna lie now. Man, that word overpower everything. I'm talking about the element of the moment, the good moment, the super moment, the high power, whatever it is, that word will come through. You like, what did he just say? Oh, whoa, boy, that was powerful. I'm talking they catch it. I'm talking about it be like music to the soul. It catch the bone because it be like something that hit your brain. You know it's true because you know it ain't over here. When you like, good Lord, that's what God knows. It'll wake you up. You like
Yeah.
you can feel it. You know, just
And that's how it's supposed to be. But every word ain't for you. Every
I'm
word ain't for you.
sometimes,
Everything ain't for
and you
you.
know what? And some of that stuff being, oh man, I got to live with this. And I got to deal with it. I'm a man. I think how I want to think, and see my wife. I'm gonna tell her how I feel. And if I don't feel right, I could be wrong. Let me be wrong. But sometimes, if you can correct me, let me be correct. I'm not rebellious not to be correct when I know it's wrong, and somebody tell me that's wrong, they show it to me wrong. I'm gonna go ahead. Okay, this is the right way to do
I
it.
got a good solution. You see how sometimes you like on the corner or you see them guys and you saw that guy got a car and you was stopping, he had to sign up and you was stopping giving him money.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't look at it like that. You look in your heart as this man might need some money, right? And see, God look at it and then you turn around and you see the man with a car and all of this and that. See, what God did was he watched your heart. It was about your heart. You didn't care about what he
Yep.
was doing. So God is here for him about whatever he was doing, whether he was scamming you or whatever. But he looked at your heart. And that's
Yep.
probably why you didn't have to pay so much on that phone today. You get what I'm saying? You lost your phone and you didn't have to pay that much, you know?
But God,
Yeah.
You got to be a cheerful giver. And then
tip
another thing is, I don't talk too much about people because the Bible said, touch my anointing and do
my
my
anointing
prophet
to do my
no harm.
prophet no harm.
So we
That's what
don't
the
know who,
word says.
whatever they, we are human. We don't
Yeah,
know who God called.
yeah.
I don't
So
want.
when I do something, I'm not talking about you, I'm talking about myself. When I do something, I don't look at it and I don't care about what they do. I'm doing what I feel like I'm supposed to do as a Christian. And whatever the next person do, God will take care of that. I don't have to worry about what goes on behind my back or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, you see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. No,
And
you
that's
know.
the
Because I stand
because
on
my podcast, the same thing. My podcast been going for a year and a month. But guess what? I have to keep it on because I'm gonna be obedient to God. So it don't matter if my guests don't show up. I'm still gonna tune in. I'm still gonna come on wherever I'm at. I'm still gonna tune in because I'm obedient to God. It ain't about what nobody think, what they say, how they feel, how they treat it, or none of that. It's between me and God,
that's right.
and that's how we gotta be. Gotta let it
And
between
you
you and God.
understand, don't touch not my anointing and do my prophets no harm. So if
Yeah,
you are anointed and you girl, you ain't got to worry about that because God
yeah.
gonna take care of that.
God
I
can
don't
take
have to
care.
worry about that. I do what I feel like I'm supposed to do. If God tell me to do it, I'm gonna do it. If the Spirit tell me to do it, I'm gonna do
Yeah.
it. If not, I
But
won't. I move by the Spirit. And even how you do when you see the people with the signs and you moving by the Spirit.
But let me say this here. Let me get this recognition
And it's
right.
an individual walk.
Because I know this is small town technology and these stuff be recorded. I'm not pointing no fingers at nobody, and I don't want nobody. I was just speaking in general as a watching TV and stuff. Because I don't know. You said touch not.
Touch not my anointed and do my prophet no harm.
I don't need all that. I don't. But I just speak my mind of some
Right.
stuff that I feel
Right.
that I'm like, nah, you know that ain't right, nah.
Right.
You know that ain't right.
and
Because
you
it
and
makes
you're
them.
not doing you're not let you Mr. Newton, you're not doing anything wrong. You hadn't called anybody name or nothing. We
Right.
sterilize it.
Everybody
We're
just expressing.
sterilizing.
Yeah,
Nobody doing nothing.
yeah. I
You
ain't.
just
Yeah, so you ain't did nothing wrong. But I'm proud of you for even doing that because most men won't even admit or apologize or say nothing, and they need to get that. That's what I'm talking about. Tell the truth, like be real. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I'm gonna tell you, man. I'm like, man. What that show when they say when Jesus walked in there and they were selling the jewelry and doing this, man, y'all not turning my church, my house into a den of thieves.
They shut it down.
Y'all
Get
talking,
out of here.
yeah, I'm talking, he can't do it like a den of thieves. I'm talking, they on the bazaar. I'm like, God, Lord, but you know what though? Oh man, I got to say though, even if what you say is from the heart, and I just was just speaking on that.
In
Because
general, yeah.
it's just on that one little particular incident because there's a lot of them. It's more. I see more. I just see more. I just the only thing that just bothered me. I just didn't see that you have to pay, and then like you have to. Okay, if I pay more, is I'm gonna get more, a bigger word or something, or about something. It just that got me because I was looking at it more than just. I was looking at it more of a hustle more than like I'm like, nah, this ain't right. But then I'm gonna tell you, I had a partner of mine. He had hit the number, and him and his wife went to church, and she didn't even know it. And he had put $2,000 in the church. And she didn't know that after he left the church. And she's like, why you do that? And here he go, he in the street, and she go to church. She faithfully took the church, but he put $2,000 in the church. I tell you, boy, that God, I'm telling you, but God.
Wow.
Now listen, man. She the member of the church,
See?
and she go to the church. Boy, the house we went to, and praise God, God. I'm from Jamaica. Anyway, he put $2,000 in church, and at the time he got his own business also. But everything was he said every single thing, man. He said everything was like a sewing machine. He still go to church. He still go right now today. He said yeah, he was throwing away so much in the street and doing everything else. He might well went on ahead and get to a cause, because it bring
That's
these people together and then ain't you very some you hear some violence going on in the church and this and that. But see, like me speaking on that, I'm sometimes I beat myself up and be like, that's the carnal mind, because I'm like, like there's a lot of things that we be wanting to speak on that we can't speak on, not that we can't, because we have the freedom of speech that we're afraid to speak on, because you be like, people looking at you some type of way, as a man said, feel some type of way. People look at some type of way like, oh, he has a hey, he go talking about them and know what he do, or know how he live. Everybody in town know how he live.
Nobody could talk about
But,
nobody.
Talk about nobody. Everybody and nobody
but,
can't judge. Nobody talk about it. Face
Everybody got
themselves. Face themselves.
but,
That's what they need to do. Look at yourself. Look at you. Any problems they got is them. Look at them. Look at
but,
them. Look at them. It's you.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I just and like I said, it's I'm in a situation right now where I'm powder in the clay. I'm trying to get myself to be sure I won't crack. Like I ain't know she just sit here and say she about to lose her mind.
See they?
Babe, please don't lose your mind. You need to sit down
We
and
don't, we
you
don't
talk to
never,
me.
yeah, because we never know what
I,
somebody's going through. Like seriously.
this was personal. I had
Yeah.
prayed. I had God. See, I know how to pray. I
Yeah.
know how to pray.
Yeah. But God.
And this was a situation where I had to pray for myself.
Yeah.
You're right about that. You don't need
Yeah.
that.
You see that? But that's what I'm saying, man. We never know. We never know. We never know situations. That's why we have to look at us, bro. Even with you, even with me, like you know what I'm saying. We go through our own thing. We go through our own stuff. But we have to fight every day, every day, every day, and we come up every day.
Yeah. And I had to go to God. God, I need you to strengthen my faith. I'm like Gideon right now. Don't say you got to you. I need you to strengthen my faith, Lord. I need you to move, and I need you to move now. And God moved. God
But God,
moved.
thank you, God. Ooh,
Man,
thank you, Lord. Not but God, not but God.
Ooh. See,
Ooh,
nobody can tell me ain't no God.
yeah,
Ain't nobody can tell me ain't no God.
I'm gonna be honest with you. 1 second. I had something wrong. 1 second, y'all. Excuse me. Go ahead. Hold on.
Tell them on how you doing?
well, this was great. Y'all is good. Like
Yeah,
seriously, I'm
yes, he
telling
gonna get
you.
there. The Bible
Yeah,
says
we
when
gonna
you
get there.
save the whole household will be saved. So
That's right. That's
he gonna
it.
get
That's
there.
it. But I love y'all.
We
And thank
love you
y'all
too.
so much for being my guest tonight. The new is the bomb.
Yes.
I love
Yeah,
y'all. And y'all have a great
we
night. Go
love
and
you
talk to your mother-in-law.
too.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome, baby. I, I thank y'all so much for being on my podcast. Thank y'all for tuning in. I pray that y'all have all subscribed to my YouTube channel, Latasha Cutter-Blige. Every Thursday at 7 o'clock p.m., we shall be on. It don't matter where I'm at, what I'm doing, I'm going to be on because I gave my word to God and I have to be obedient. So I thank y'all so much for the support, for everything. I love y'all and ain't nothing y'all could do about it. But love me back, please. But I'm just grateful and I'm just grateful. I'm just so grateful and thankful for God. He's such an awesome God, an amazing God. And like I say, I learn something new every day. And I ain't afraid. I ain't perfect, but God is first. And he first in my life and he gonna be first. And I just have to stay focused and keep moving forward in God, with God, through God. And I'm just grateful for all of you podcast next Thursday, 7 o'clock p.m. Come see who my guest might be. It might be you. 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 Could be you. So come see next Thursday at 7 o'clock p.m. I love you. Ain't nothing you could do about it. Have a blessed evening, night. And y'all just be safe. God is God. And no, nothing but God. Everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. But God. I love you. All right.